Hi everybody, hope you're well. So I want to talk about the changes that came in on the 5th of January. So this is changes in the change log. You can go into your events form. As you can see here, this was a post and it links you here to it. So we're excited to bring out some new features in the game. You can read in depth about these changes in the change log. Below are some of the changes listed below. 2 new animations have been added for your enjoyment. Tips for animations can be found here. We've added a new filter to allow you to search by the equipment your horses have on. I think that's pretty handy. The competition logs will now show 30 days instead of 15 days, so that's quite good if you want to go back and check. Finally, we've added the ability for you to vote on the changes directly on the changelog page. We invite you to go ahead in the next few days and vote on these changes in here. So in the changes log, basically everything now has this little rating feature. Now, if I click on the old ones, it'll not show up. The reason for this is because it's limited for about 3 weeks after it's been posted. So as you can see, click on the stars to assign a rating to a feature. You can change your vote up until voting for the features of the month is over. Around 3 weeks after they've been posted online, you will be able to see their final ratings at this time. So I think this is a cool thing. I think it's nice that we can rate them. So I'm going to click 5 for that. Now, this is one, the next one I'm going to have a little bit of a complaint about. So trophies for events. Events now have their own trophies. Addicted to events, in a few days from now, in the new version of the maze event, you'll be able to start working towards earning the King of the Events trophy. So if you don't know what that is yet, I'll show you. And I will tell you why I have a problem with this. So here it is here. So basically while you do promotions, you can collect these golden horseshoes, and that gives you basically will give you trophies. Now the reason I have a problem with this, and some people might disagree with this, and that's fair enough, but the reason I disagree with this is because we had passes taken out, right? Passes are the main thing that drive promos. And yes, the people that spend a massive amount of passes in those promos, like this promo at the moment, is very pass heavy. Very pass heavy. And my problem with that is, yes, you're spending passes to get the BMI and to finish that, and then you're getting trophies on top of this. And the reason I have a problem with this is because back whenever the rankings for the general ranking used to be based on passes, okay? And then that was taken out, and then trophies replaced passes. But the thing was for me that trophies were more expensive to gain than just simply paying passes. So I feel like this is another element of making you have to spend more if you're really set on maybe ranking. Now obviously there's other ways to increase ranking. I'm not saying this is the be all and end all, but that's why I have a problem with it. It's that they've basically taken the old system, scrapped it, and said now passes don't count towards ranking, but that's a lie because indirectly they do. So that's why I have an issue with it. So events now have their own trophies, and during events you can collect up to 4 golden horseshoes depending on your progress. These horseshoes go towards the King of Events trophy. The more horseshoes you have, the more progress you make towards your trophy. If you don't finish an event 100%, you still collect 1 or more horseshoes. This means you can still keep working towards your trophy even if you're progressing through events at a slower pace. I don't like this. If I could give it 0, I'd do it. So it's going to get a 1 star because I think that is absolutely rubbish. As for miscellaneous, even more features requested by the community. 2 new animations. Well, I think it's nice to have new animations. I don't have a problem with that. So there are 2 new animations available for your horse's profile. The snowflakes from the Christmas event and confetti from the Great Challenge. Animations are a customization tool that can be found at the top of a horse's profile page and allows you to add animation images such as butterflies, fireworks, lightning, etc. They can be accessed by clicking the animation icons on your horse's picture. Now, I think that's a good thing. I think it's nice that we're getting nice little features, okay? I like that. Logs. The competition log now covers 1 month instead of 15 days it previously displayed. So I don't really have any issue with that. And then for Crescent Center owners, a log of the items you produce is available on the workshops page. So that I think is a good thing. That more information that you can have available to you if you want it. Search by equipment type. For each type of equipment you're able to search for horses you're wearing any of the existing models. You can test this option in the search filters for sales and breeding farms. I think that's a cool thing because it's another thing that enables you to have more advanced searching if you're looking for something very specific. So overall, I like the features, but I hate the trophies for events. And that's just because I just think it's so misleading to tell people that the general ranking now doesn't have passes directly involved with. Yes, people could say, and I will agree that yes, now you can earn trophies without passes. Okay, you can, and it's not that I'm disregarding that, but to me it's this illusion. It's the illusion of it not costing passes for people that I dislike because I find that kind of, I don't know if it's purposefully, it's almost like smoke and mirrors, and that for me is why I don't like it, I guess is the best way to put it. mean, it may not be that way. It's just how I feel about it. So obviously, I'd really love to hear everybody's thoughts on this, and like if there's things you've liked or there's things you haven't liked, um, and what you thought of the new features if you tried them out. So anyway, guys, I hope you had a lovely day.